we'll actually say, hey, there's the elevator over there. Make a right at, Auntie Anne's Pretzels, and the elevator is on your left. Take the elevator to level 3, get out, make a right at Apple, make a left at, Nordstrom, and your destination is ahead on the left. Those kind of things. And those things mean the world to me. And I really want to help people do things. And, finding the bathroom is really cool. Helping parents with strollers and helping people in a wheelchair. I've spoken, we're actually be on another show that represents a significant amount of blind people, actually. And that's something else that's amazing to me, that we're going to be working with them on ensuring that those 3 buttons that we have, one is the fastest route, one is escalators, and one is elevators, that we actually say that, for them, because right now it just says like button, 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 and it doesn't say what we need it to say. So we're going to work with all of these groups to make this the most functional piece of technology for them at these structures. And again, at conferences and wherever else. Imagine at the hospital, again, my wife just had a baby. I got lost 12 times, and I went there, last year with Max. So, I got lost a few, it's very helpful technology. I mean, there's so many rights and lefts and ups and downs. Everybody's getting lost, and we lose a lot of valuable time. So with the technology that Apple has given us, and then Android and, BlackBerry and whoever else comes out of there, we're going to build for those platforms, and we're going to make this the best experience that people can have indoors. And again, it could work outdoors as well.
So when your wife was looking for that bathroom so long ago, it would seem it set you down this path, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you anticipate that this is how big the application would be, or was this a surprise to you?
Yeah, because I was totally surprised in a way. What was really surprising isn't how big the app is or will become. I really think this is going to be like, millions of people using and being, very into this, and not, again, only for FastMall, but for a lot of other things. I like the idea, okay, you can check in and get something and this and that, but really helping people at any indoor structure to get around without GPS, to me, that's the big win technologically. And that's where I see millions and millions and millions of people working with this, as well as if we build out an API, which we're kicking around. Where,
do you own the technology?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm actually working on a patent for that technology right now.
Okay.
So it's sort of a patent pending in a way, but we're working on. No one's ever done anything like that type of technology before, so it's kind of interesting from a legal perspective. But it's fascinating all the same, and I'm still working out a patent for shaking the iPhone, and finding the bathroom, which is hilarious. But that's all part of the fun as well. But honestly, initially, again, a restroom finder. There's other restroom finder apps for around cities and other places. So I thought malls, all right, cool, let's find a bathroom for people that need it. Nice, great. But when I found the technology of, with my dudes about making this work, I was like, this is unbelievable. And with all of the things that I've been a part of, this is the most unbelievable technology thing. And I'm a guy, again, we build websites, we build interactive experiences and demos, and, the highest end, a lot of upper tier agencies use our work and then put their name on it. And, we don't care. We just want to do the work and do great work. We just want to build great things for people and great experiences, and Flash too, Steve Jobs. So that's what we'd like to do. But when I saw the technology for FastMall, I was absolutely blown away by it. Like I've never been blown away by anything. And I figured I'd sink my teeth into it, where it's more of like, maybe 40% of my time now, instead of, a lot more, where I was basically running mindsmack.com, like I said, 16, 17 hours a day like a madman, making sure that it was, the Inc. 500 company that it is. And, it was very important to me to keep our level of structure, but still build out this application once I realized the potential of it. Yeah. And, mindsmack.com is running itself in a lot of ways, and I'm still very much on top of what's needed. We are taking on new projects, but very select projects that I think are worthy of what we want to be doing. We don't want to create, Joe's website around the corner unless he's got a really cool startup idea.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. We've got a lot of steady clients, we've been rated and voted by topseos.com, the #1 web design firm in the United States for the last 16 months. Yeah. So that's a nicely respected, honor as well. And, those are the kind of things. It's really cool. Great. I want to help people. I want people to enjoy the kind of things that we're creating. We are working on some other apps and games and other fun stuff for iPad. And, you can actually use FastMall on your iPad, not as an iPad specific app, but you have to hit that 2x button right now. It still works really well. Yeah. We could build it. I don't find that people are going to take their iPad to the mall, start shaking their iPad and doing all that. So therefore, we're not really putting our eggs in that basket. But we are doing it for, again, different platforms like the Android devices that make sense. Same for the upper scale Blackberries.
So when you, like, what do you see? So is that how you, the application's free, right?
Totally free.
And so you're gonna make your money on a percentage sales revenue.
There's all kinds of different options. You know, one thing that I've spoken to so many different mall ownerships, and you know, a lot of the issue that they have in one way or another is that there's so many things in this application that it's almost too many things to understand and digest in a quick amount of time. So there's a lot of analyzing going on. We can basically modify these maps so that they can be fully branded to whatever mall, and then drop logos on instead of the text that we have. Drop logos. You know, companies can pay for those kind of things. Definitely a revenue sharing type of model for malls makes sense. Where if you know the mall ownerships have the relationships with these stores.
Yeah.
They don't know what FastMall is. They don't know what MindSmack is. You know, what is this? What is this? I don't need this. What is this? But they do need this in a way as we continue to progress technologically and people have these devices. You know, that might be part of where we build our API for apps like JCPenney's app and the other app where they already have their app. So we'll have them as part of FastMall. But we can then give our technology to them. And in their app, they can have a map button, for example, and then take users from wherever they are to JCPenney. Yeah. And that's something that we're going to start pitching as our API gets developed further and further along. But as far as incentivizing check-ins and offering deals and information, if someone's on a trip, we can actually, like if they're going from, you know, Auntie Anne's to Chick-fil-A, for example, we can actually, excuse me, on the way of the trip, offer them some deal from another store. We can actually identify their favorites and then send them deals in real time to their individual handset. Yes. So there's all kinds of different potential for, you know, those relationships with the mall ownerships, with the stores. If the mall ownership is partnering with us, which we're on the verge and also already with several that we'll be announcing, you know, as we progress, as that information is going to be made public, actually. Because we've already closed several deals. We're just in the process of making them public with PR firms and all these other wonderful things that go along with it. But as we do these things and we have these mall ownerships behind us in a way, I believe that the stores will jump on board and be a part of it because why wouldn't they? You know, why not offer somebody an extra $2 off their pretzel if they buy a second pretzel? Why not do that while they're standing there?
Yep.
You know, why not do that? Let's incentivize these things and let's do them in a way that's what I like to call functionally intrusive. You know? Let's do it. So I'm standing at Auntie Anne's. I don't really want that pretzel with the cinnamon on it, but you know what? I can get it for $2 off. I'm going to buy the damn thing. You know, and those kind of things. I think those are where it makes a lot of sense for the stores to be involved with it. And you know, we're not going to charge arms and legs and feet for these things. Let's just work out some type of deal that makes sense to get our feet wet with this technology. Because again, I'm not in this to make $5 5 minutes from now. You know, and this is a long-term play technologically. And I'm very excited about it. And everyone that I've spoken to, which is really thousands of people at this point, are very excited about this as they learn about what it really is and what it means for us. Yep. You know, as a country and as countries, again, 9 other countries plus have FastMall malls in the app right now. You know, Canada's huge. We've got you know, places in Europe like the UK. Yep. We're actually formed a partnership with another country in South America that will launch soon. You know, that should actually be public next week or the week after, and things of this nature. So it's an extremely exciting global initiative that can really enhance people's experiences at these structures and help retail in a way, in a lot of ways potentially.
It's very interesting because you know, when people talk about location-based services and mobile marketing and these things that are, you know, there's a common there's a common feeling that, look, I don't want to be pushed information when I'm walking down the street, unsolicited information from the Starbucks on the corner because I just happen to pass by and my GPS is on and I don't want to get those SMSs. But you said it very well, right? I wrote down here the future of mobile marketing, the passive mobile marketing, right? But it's really in context to where you are and what's in proximity to you. Basically, you're an open wallet when you walk into a mall. Mm-hmm. And you're there for a reason, a specific reason. Sometimes it's just to get from your bus to another bus. Mm-hmm. But other times, and most of the time, you're going to a mall to go and buy some stuff. So really, if you're standing in line, it's the best place to actually market to you in this fashion.
Sure.